The Naruto franchise is packed filled with multiple continuities. From the anime, the manga, and movies, to the mobile apps, video games, and novels. So many of them that fans asked the big question: what is canon in the Naruto franchise? I'm simply here to answer that. Well, to simply get that, you would have to know what the phrase canon actually means. Well, if you don't feel like looking it up, I most definitely did it for you. But in layman's term, canon is just what actually happened in the story. You can figure that out simply by following what the creator or writer or owner of a specific franchise writes. And in this case, Naruto is owned by Viz Media, Studio Pierrot, and our main man Masashi Kishimoto. And when it was first created, it started off as a manga that was simply called Naruto. And throughout all of OG Naruto, the only canon material we had was all of the manga, the anime canon, as long as it didn't contradict the manga canon, data books 1 through 3, or the stuff that Masashi Kishimoto himself tells us in interviews, again, as long as it doesn't contradict the source material. But basically, none of the anime fillers canon, none of the video games are canon, or any of the movies that was released, as Kishimoto had little to nothing to do with any of them. OG Naruto was back in 1999, but what about in 2007 when Naruto Shippuden came out? This isn't difficult, as Naruto Shippuden had the same canon blueprint as the OG Naruto, just some minor tweaks. For example, all of the Shippuden manga was canon, all the anime canon, which is just a retelling of the manga canon in anime form, as long as it doesn't contradict the manga canon, all the interviews that Kishimoto did, and guidebooks 3 through 6. With Naruto getting so big and widespread across the world, it added more canon continuities to the series. Like the video game Naruto Ninja Storm Generations, which Masashi Kishimoto confirmed is officially part of Naruto. And that was pretty huge at the time, as Generations gave us insight into parts of Naruto which we never got in the anime or the manga. Like, for example, the Kisame and Itachi fight. Shippuden also gave us written canon novelizations, like Itachi's and Shikamaru's stories, which again gave us a lot of insight into the Naruto story. Like Itachi only killing the men in the Uchiha massacre, while Obito basically killed all the children and women. Except these 3. Itachi did them dirty. This means that none of the anime filler down below was canon, none of the Naruto Shippuden movies were canon, or any of the mobile apps and video games. Which leads us to 2014, when the first canon Naruto movie was released. The Last, Naruto the movie, or you can just call it Naruto the Last, which took place 2 years after Shippuden ended. Kishimoto was all over it, as he literally sent us a message after the production. And when translated, you can pause it right here if you want, but he's basically telling us that the movie's canon and to enjoy it. And with canon movies comes canon promotional guides, the promos before you watch the movie, so you can get a basis of the story. For example, this promo, which states that Toneri, or the villain in the movie, is the strongest villain Naruto has ever faced, meaning Kaguya also. Or this promo, which states that he has similar chakra to Kaguya. Soon after, a literal year passed and another canon movie came out. Boruto, Naruto the movie. Or you can just call it Boruto the movie. It's literally storyboarded by Kishimoto himself. And this is when 2016 rolled around, giving us another Naruto manga series. It's called Boruto, The Next Generation, which was created and supervised by Kishimoto himself, switching the main character from Naruto to Boruto in almost a 15-year time skip. That's when another year passed, and then the series got animated. But this specific anime was different than the other 2 animes that came out, as the entire series is canon, as Kishimoto had a heavy hand in even the fillers, unlike Shippuden, where he wasn't supervising over the anime filler at all. Again, with the increasing popularity of the Naruto series, we got 3 more canon novels. Specifically the Kakashi, Sasuke, and Naruto Retsuden light novel series, which are all written by Kishimoto himself. These light novels gives us insight on things we've never seen in the anime or the manga, like Sasuke being a good husband or how strong Kakashi was after the war, making it so continuities like Ninja Storm 4, Road to Boruto, it isn't canon, or any of the card games or mobile apps. Honestly, if you don't want to have to watch a TikTok to know what's canon in the Naruto series, the creators of Naruto actually hooked us up. The official Naruto website gave us a literal timeline on what is canon. The Naruto story novels, the light novels, the Boruto anime, the Boruto manga, and even through the last on the timeline, which isn't even part of Boruto. But last, and certainly not least, we get to the peak of Boruto. Boruto, the Two Blue Vortex. Another new Boruto manga series to the Naruto franchise that was created in 2023. It was created and supervised by Kishimoto himself, and it gave us another 3-year time skip in the Naruto series. And I'm not gonna hold you, you really need to check it out. It is a fantastic series, and again, peak Boruto. Like, come on, just look at the drip. I'm moist. But for real though, since TBV just came out, there really isn't no movies or guidebooks or anything to label as canon or not canon. It's just a manga. That's basically everything that's canon or not canon in the Naruto franchise. It's basically one game, all the novels, the manga, and the anime canon if it doesn't contradict the manga canon. While the anime filler, except some Boruto filler, aren't canon. The card games aren't canon, the mobile apps aren't canon, the video games except one isn't canon. I really hope you learned something new.